Hi everybody and welcome. Hi to all Pisces. This is your personal reading for October 1st to October 15th. We're splitting the month instead of doing it by, oh no, that's two. We're splitting the month up. Instead of doing weekly, I'm going to do one for the first 2 weeks of October and one for the last. We have two full moons in October. The first one is, my goodness, the cards are flying. Hang on one sec. Okay, let's keep doing this. We've got two full moons, one this Thursday coming up on the 1st, and then we've got one the end of October, 31st. That is our blue moon. So we've also got Mercury going into retrograde later this month, and we've got Mars as well. So we've got there's lots more going on with the planet. So we'll take it half by half because events are going to be running into one another. So for Pisces, for the first half of the month of October, we're going to pull a focus message to anchor each side. And then we're going to use some tarot and some oracle to dig a little more deeply. So for this one, we're starting with number 5. And this is this beautiful card here. It looks like it's some balance, but I always read these because the message is clear. So number 5 is about alignment. There you go. This is the beginning of a very powerful shift, both spiritually and energetically. This is a complete connection and alignment of your higher self and your physical self. Sometimes this alignment can cause chaos and confusion, but there's no need to worry or feel alarmed with what's happening in your life right now. Everything is moving into perfect order as your spiritual and physical selves align into perfect balance. Once complete, your daily life will be more in harmony with your spiritual path. So what's happening there is your connection to source. You've been connecting in and coming out, connecting in, coming out, and there's been, the physical is trying to align. Your heart space is trying to, is working now, elevating its frequency to line you up with source energy and your higher self, Pisces. So in the first half of this month of October, with these powerful windows that we've got and the veil is thinning, you know, those messages are coming through loud and clear that you are beginning to line up. So the way that life is supposed to flow for you, the divine guidance, divine energy, you know, your soul path is really starting to come in and align with your heart space and your mind space. And as this is coming into alignment, things are shifting for you. It might seem like you're a little bit torn up, like things are out of balance, but you need to see where things are not working in order to bring things into alignment. And that's what's happening for you, Pisces, that the universe is working really hard with you right now to bring you into that alignment where you are going to feel the harmony between what your soul is driven to do and what it is that, you know, and your physical space. So you'll be able to make decisions in a more fifth dimensional way where you are fully aligned to outcome, possible outcomes. You can make decisions, you know, in the moment with those outcomes in mind, as opposed to, you know, three-dimensional living where where those things are separated. They're separate. So the card that we've drawn here is emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. What a perfect complement to this alignment that you're coming into. So let's take a look at some tarot and see the different places in your life where this alignment is being affected. Like the cards are just going crazy. Okay, that was one card, so we are gonna take that card because that fell out, sorry. My goodness, they're just on fire today, really wanting to pop out. Okay, so, okay, let's get some more. So Pisces, this is a powerful time and you're highly intuitive, you know. You are the sign that is really connected and highly intuitive, and you know, things really flow deeply through you. So let's see. Sorry, my space is all crowded with the different decks here. Wonderful. All right. So here we go. So you've got multiple energies in here. You've got some Pentacles energy, some Swords energy, some Cups, and some Wands. And it's fairly evenly balanced. You have a little bit more Pentacles energy than anything else. So it might be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn influence over the first half of October. But let's get started here. So we've got the major arcana of the Devil, Angel of Freedom. This is an angel deck I'm using for this particular reading. So there's been some deception. There's giving away your power. If there's a place, Pisces, where you've been giving your power away to somebody or something, an institution, you know, a workplace, a group that you belong to, a commitment in a relationship, but there's a place where you've been giving away your power, definitely. And there's this also speaks to addictions or destructive behavior. So this could pertain to things from the past for you, Pisces, that have been out of alignment, that have been old patterns that, you know, of any kind of destructive behavior. So over shopping, stuck in a sort of a poverty consciousness state of mind, addictions, if there's any addictions that you have, let's say to shopping or to alcohol or to drugs or, you know, to codependent relationships, whatever those might be. The Devil can also represent an actual person or group in your life that is a negative influence. It's just not good energy, not good to be around. And this will be different for everyone because this is a general read overall. But Pisces, there's something to do with breaking this destructive pattern, breaking addictions, breaking attachments that are unhealthy. You're coming into alignment here. So that doesn't line up anymore. You know, behaviors that we're seeing in our third dimensional world here, they're not lining up with your higher source, with your higher connection, with your divine purpose. And you are evolving now. You're coming into this space of evolution. And this is something that is on its way out, so to speak. You know, you've got to recognize whatever that represents for you, whether that's a person, a concept, a behavior, an addiction, whatever that is for you. If that's yours in particular, you know, if you struggle with that or you live with that, or if that's someone close to you that is dealing with that, it is now time for that influence to go. And now we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is a court card. So you have a court card on top of a major arcana. So that's a big message there, right? And your Queen of Pentacles is all about, she's grounded, she's calm, she's steady. This keyword is comfort, but it's like material comfort, emotional comfort. It's about being healthy in your body and your mind, your finances, you're grounded, you know, all of those things that make you feel stable and nurtured in that way. That's what's evolving. As you align and you allow your soul to really open up and soar and pay attention to, you know, does the heart match the path that you're being shown, the opportunities you're being shown, your calling, your longing for something, you know, does that match up? And there's been this Devil energy that's been in play here. Either it's yours or someone else's that's in influence for you. And it's prevented this feeling of this calm, this comfort, this, you know, having the material things being set in a way, you know, where she's, things feel healthy, things feel stable, things feel grounded. So you're coming out of this energy of the negative and coming into this positive. This is a feminine expression of energy, but it can represent any identity. But this usually represents self or someone else. in your life. Being Pentacles, this could represent a feminine expression of an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. So you want to look out for that. And then we've got the Page of Swords here, and the key word for him is gossip. Now, pages are youthful energy. They're usually youthful figures under 20. It could also be a mindset is very youthful if the person is not young themselves. Swords is about air, so that's about your mental body, your thought forms, all of that in play. And it looks like perhaps it's been, the way I'm reading this is your thought forms, the way that you perceive things up to this point, there's been a little bit of an immaturity about it. And not to say you're immature or childish at all. It's just there's been this, the strategies you've been using, to maybe cope with your mental thoughts, your ideas, your expression, have been ones that you've been using for a while. And it's time for you to evolve. It's time for you to come into, like this says, more alignment with who you are and mature the way that you express yourself, the way that you deliver your word. And that's just it, like deliver your word, the way that you express, because the page is definitely, it's an immature energy. It's impulsive. It acts without thinking, a little bit of flying off the handle, reactiveness, getting caught up in other people's nonsense, that kind of thing. So if you've been caught up in that, if you've been dragged down into that, this is the message where it's time to evolve out of that. It's time to look at a more mature expression of yourself that is in better alignment with exactly who you are. And you've got, so this could be you coming out of this page energy, but this could also be someone that's been influencing your life, and this is air energy. So this is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. You could have one of those signs that is of a more immature, youthful outlook, or they're impulsive, they're reactive, they don't think first before they say or make a move. What they can do is cause some drama with you, cause some gossip, maybe not so trustworthy. So just be mindful of that energy, of that person that may be in your life in the next couple of weeks, and even all the way through October. But with this full moon energy we've got this week as well, really pay close attention to the people in your lives. You've got this queen here, and you've got this page here. And over top of the page, you've got the Three of Wands, which is, Wands is fire energy. So that's Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we've got the Three of Wands here, which is reaping the rewards of your efforts. It's all about preparing. So you are past the igniting stage, making a choice and making a move. The universe is really saying, like, it's preparing you. You are being prepared for a new upgrade, a new level of understanding, a new way of life, Pisces, is coming in for you. And it's going to shift your perspective. It's going to give you some purpose. It's going to open up your soul again. And when you align, when things start to vibrate at, this similar space, within the physical and the spiritual, as they come together for you, and you will feel it, you will know it, then that comes into a new way of understanding, a new perspective, a new way to express who you are and express your needs and your wants in a way that other people will receive that with much more grace. You're going to come from a place of much more maturity and grace. You are ascending here. You're coming into it's just a brand new space, like a goosebumps. This is a big, huge deal, especially within this window of time we're in, specifically Pisces. You've got some real aligning coming up. You've had some awakenings. You're recognizing some patterns that aren't serving you here, patterns within you and patterns within others. you know, and you're coming into this new approach here, and you've got this 3 here, which is you're being prepared. You are being set to you're transcending something, you're elevating your frequency. And then here we've got this, you're overcoming this 4 of Cups energy, which, you know, is the indifference. In the Cups is your sign, so that most likely relates to you coming back to this. You've been dissatisfied, you've been bored, you know, you're not content with what it is that you're existing in. You know, it could be your daily life, it could be your work, it could be your spiritual self, it could be just that you've been dragging around so many old patterns and not knowing how to break through that, you know, and how to come out of it. And the universe is telling you you're in perfect alignment, whether you realize it or not. You've been doing some of that work, you've been focused on that, you know, and this is about to transcend. You're about to transmute this negative energy with this new alignment. You're being prepared to release this and come into a new way of being. And this new way of being is beautiful because out comes the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are new beginnings. Pentacle is earth energy. So that's, again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So that may be the sign to watch for with the people that are coming in and out of your life this first 2 weeks in October, because we've got this Ace of Pentacles, which is this beautiful clarity of your life purpose, clarity of your goals. Things are, again, alignment. Things are really going to line up. Financial abundance, you know, material gain. Once you start to get into the flow of this and you really feel this lining up and you get connected, like do your tree roots grounding activity. Imagine those tree roots really sinking down into the ground and grounding you into Mother Earth. Or do the soft sand beach sand, you know, where it's a little bit moist and you envision yourself right up to your calves, sort of deep within this earth energy near the water, especially with Pisces. Get yourself grounded and then connect in, open up your crown chakra, or just set the intention that you receive that energy and it will flow and things will come into alignment. Now you may have different symptoms that come up. You know, you might have sort of wonky vision, seeing things out of the corners of your eyes. You might hear words or get images. You could also have ringing in the ears, buzzing, a little bit of heart flutter. This is all messages coming in and alignment happening. The heart will sometimes flutter and we'll get heat flushing sometimes when we're being elevated and the physical body is becoming accustomed to that frequency. So this is absolutely a stunning read so far. This is a big transformation for Pisces. And let's just pull, we're gonna pull maybe one or two of our crystal deck cards, and then we're going to pull some bird energy to close out the reading. But this is really, really beautiful, Pisces, and this is a beautiful time to be doing this. You know, the abundance of our harvest season right now with our 2 full moons. So let's see what crystal energy is coming up for you. And we have Iolite, which is vision, see? So you've got this vision that wants to come forward, and it's connected into this Pentacles, this Ace here, where you're becoming clear on your goal, you're becoming clear on your direction in life, your real heart's calling, you know, not just something to do. It's your real heart's calling. It's what you're passionate about, and you'll know this because you're coming into a much deeper connection with your source energy. So this vision connects you with the source energy. You see all the purples and, you know, the violets, as well as the silvers. That is connecting you in with your higher level chakras and your higher level spirituality. So let's pull one more here. Oh, there it is. Okay, there you go. So you have Kingfisher. Prosperity is flowing. Look at that. See? Having faith that you will receive it in perfect form. So Pisces, that is perfect. that rounds out the message for you. This is a time of beautiful spiritual alignment, you know, spiritual awakening, ascension, and integration especially. It's about the integration. It's about leaving old patterns, addictive behaviors, negativity behind. It's about recognizing those things within yourself and understanding, you know, there's no more room for this energy of the gossip, of, you know, the immaturity from others or yourself, you know, and coming into that much more mature, much more grounded space, much more with the wisdom, much wiser now. And then with this energy here, you've got the abundance. You're overcoming that blasé sort of boredom, indifference, apathetic sort of energy, and you're going to be renewed into something that is really going to bring clarity for you. It's going to bring abundance for you, you know, and this is just, it's absolutely beautiful. You couldn't ask for a better reading. And especially this, my soul opens up to grace. You know, this is the transformation. We're going from that reactive space, that impulsive space, the not thinking, the fear-based, you know, I have to be heard, I have to express no matter what, into this graceful, more aligned way of being, more mature, more wise, more sound. And the way that others are going to interact with you is going to shift, because you are shifting the place you're coming from, and you're shifting the way that you express to the world. And that's just, it feels absolutely like goosebumps still, absolutely beautiful. So Pisces, this is your read for October 1st to October 15th, 2020. Many blessings, and remember to live big and shine your light bright. Until next time.